A good win against your old club at the weekend. How did you feel the team went in that game?
Yeah, it was a good win. Nice to come away with a win anyway. I think the first half we kind of lowered our standards a bit. I think when we go to Bradford, and particularly Odsal, we always get a little bit overwhelmed for some reason, and we lose a bit of form. And that's what we did in the first half this week, unfortunately. So it was a bit scrappy, and I think we could have probably completion rate. We could have probably got a few more tries in, but I think the error count was just beyond a bit of a joke by half time. So by half time we had a regroup and stuff and came back, I think, and a bit more intent and a bit more go forward and got the result, which was nice. But it's always tough going to Odsal, and it's kind of a bittersweet thing as well. But yeah, good to get the win, so that's it. But it's good to know that we can come back and we all admitted at half time that it wasn't a good performance, and we all came back and we kind of just worked on personal roles, and we know your role, know what your job is, and work off Hannah and Courtney, and that's what we did. So yeah, go forward, and it's a good platform. We came off with a win with not a great performance, so going into this week against Saints, it's fix a few things up and hopefully be a bit stronger. I think firstly it's like another new stadium to play at. We're going to the Totally Wicked Stadium, which is great. We've seen it all on the TV. A few of us have been there, and another thing for the women's game to tick off. Saints are, I think, are the same points as us, or slightly above in the table. We know they're strong. They fielded like 5 to 7 England players in the recent test. They're all in the development squad. They're a really well organised side. You've got Jodie Cunningham that's in the halves now. You've got Faye Gaskin on the other half and Tara Jones in the hooker. So all three really experienced key players. So we kind of just have to play our game. Our defence, I think, has been the best out of all of the Super League clubs this season. So work on defence, and they can't score. And then in attack, we're unstoppable sometimes. So we just got to play our game, focus on us, and hopefully come away with the result. I think we've got to really test their skill and their ability in attack. Defensively, they're great, but our attack is really clever at the minute. So I think as long as we can find the gaps, but we've just got to watch, like I said before, their halves and their hooker, and how well they are, well drilled they are. And like I say, the fielding, some international players have clearly got the skill. But yeah, just got to shut them down, know who to close down and work together, and hopefully we should be fine.
Missed out on the final last year, so how much will it mean to you to get through to the final this year?
Oh, it's really exciting. I think it's kind of, I'm still waiting for something to happen, because I can't believe that I'm going forward and the team are going so well. So yeah, for me, I'm really excited, and playing the semi at a stadium will be great. And then to get to that final, I think for me will kind of be the icing on last year's season, but going forward this season, fingers crossed, I don't pull up with anything and I just keep going in good form.
But you've been there with Bradford before. Can you take anything from that experience to help you in Sunday's game?
Yeah, it's just that overwhelming sense that it's a big game, it's a big team, big stadium, big occasion, and we need to manage and control that. And with the younger girls coming through, some of them get overwhelmed by it and some of them take it in their stride. So there's a fine balance between, emotions and stuff. And as a team, as long as we can keep together, and, Sunday was a really good test how emotions and things can get in the way. And at half time, we just pulled it back together and we managed to pull through as a team. So I'm sure we can bring each other through it.
You've had a few games back from your injury. How are you feeling?
Yeah, really strong, really good. I think the knee's the least of the worries now, and I think it's more the lungs and just getting the game time under, and remembering how hard you get hit down the middle, especially after Sunday. Bradford's forwards are brilliant. But yeah, feeling really good and really strong, and it's all credit to the medical team here and the support I've had, so I can't thank them enough.